EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. And he's going to be stopped up at the 9 to begin this ball game. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. On the play fake, here's Dart. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
3rd down and 9. Gun, here comes Dart. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
He'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Right to the air goes Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's to the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Commander. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now is Tracy looking to run, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Dart. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen on now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. Returnable from inside his own 40. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We have the plyometric. Ran about the lux measure up the highest metric. The city just made a sweep with the diabetic. They mouth shit full of the sick.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Washington. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Game to add the PAT. The kick is good. The Commanders move out on top, 14-0. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Give, it's Tracy. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He's got it. And the Giants are on the board. It's now 14-7. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Rakim Jarrett to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drop.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and that will lead to a second down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get that one to Noah Brown. Now it's going to be third down.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
On third down, he'll throw with Daniels. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Daniels gonna throw again. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Commanders. Now Gay for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Commanders will take a 21-7 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
We'll go play action here with Dart. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Out of the gun. Third down. It's Dart. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Commanders will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Trying to start on the ground. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's second and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll move this one down inside. inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Washington.
39-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. There he goes again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Washington. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Yay to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Commanders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. Past the 45. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Commanders' 38-yard line. So, a big one there to start the drive. 39 yards.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems, as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A play fake. Now Dart out to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They try to work the screen with Scalaboo. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Giants.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
A run here with Tracy on 2nd down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Trying to fit in the slack, and it was intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Now, Cano for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants are able to edge a bit closer.
Commanders 28, Giants 14.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This one given up, and here's Debo. Oh, great job anticipating the play. Running it down for no gain. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Brian Burns in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Nice sequence there defensively. Give him 8 yards, and they get him down well short of the first down, and it's 4th down.
An 8-yard gain.
The Commanders set to kick this one away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, looked like he was at a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A carry here for Tracy. Past midfield to the 45. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. A big play to kick off this drive. 53 yards. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. Moving to his right. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it. Here we go.
Offense still out there. It is 4th and goal. They'll go, and here's Dart. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
At the 8-yard line.
Second and 7.
19 tight, 19 tight. Come on, come on. 65, wrap all 80. Cut 19, cut 19, Mustang 19.
He'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And he's going to get that first down, working it up to the 24-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think our namesake, John Madden, would be very proud of this one. 3rd and inches. Let's just go old school, man. Give it to our fullback. Let him pound his way up there, pick up the first down.
Daniels with the give to Trosky Merritt. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Start the drive with Trosky Merritt. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That pass taken in by McClory. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have the Commanders' first down. Although it didn't appear he got it by much, he needed 4, and that's what he got to convert 3rd and 4.
This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Deontay Banks comes up to make the play.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Rolling right. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
So 16 yards on
backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Daniel. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. And that one incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniel. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Tracy, and he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A big play there, about as big as you can get. That gained 81 yards. So now, after the fireworks, a chance to cash in. They have it 1st and goal. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark them short.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to...
Good blocking, and he's in. Cam Scanaboo. Touchdown, Giants. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Gano on to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. left. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
And now here comes the punt team. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. On the ground, here's Tracy. That'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. On play action, it is Dart. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll run with Tracy. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. On the play fake, here's Dart. That'll be taken in by Scatterbooth. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Jarrett now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. On 1st down, Daniel. He'll get this out to his running back. He's into the clear again. And he will score again. Touchdown, Commander. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Tracy trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards on that catch number 40 on the season for him.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing, Dart. Now a short one, caught by the tight end, Johnson. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Wide on the RPO, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
Pick number 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
2nd and goal. To the air once more is Dart. He's got it at the 3.
Dart's pass complete to Darius Slayton. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. Jarrett now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. He'll step up and run. He'll take this forward for about 5. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock stopped. 21 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Has a man wide open, it's Samuel. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. I'm going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will go up by 7.
Commanders 42, Giants 35.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.